It's been a minute since I posted anything about my son recently. Not that I've forgotten. I love you, Jackson. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And just thought I'd take a little bit of time. This guy right here, um, is charcoal drawing, by the way, that Murata White, talented artist, talented good friend of mine, um, ended up drawing of me and my father and my son. We were never actually in front of Big Red or the F-150 that's sitting out back, but she had managed to make a compilation of some pictures and put that together, and I think that's just awesome. Um, my father loved me. I love my father. Uh, and yeah, four years ago to the day, he passed away. And I miss him. I miss him just like I miss my son Jackson. And it's a shame. It's a shame I have such a vengeful, spiteful, hateful ex-wife that would just try and erase a parent and a family from my son Jackson from the picture. And it's bullshit. And there's going to come a time, there's going to come a day because I am busting ass. I have goals. I am a driven individual. I am not perfect, but not drinking, not doing a lot of things. I'm sitting here busting ass with this business, making friends, making acquaintances, getting customers in on a routine basis, and guess what? Money's coming in. And yeah, money isn't the end or the be all to everything, but it sure is going to help in a legal battle that's going to be coming. Um, and if it takes till my son's 18 before he comes back home, and this is his home in Niagara. I have been here for 11 years now. Haven't moved, but it's coming. It's coming. Anyways, back to my father, because it's important. Parents, you never know how much time you have. Tomorrow's never promised. And my dad, I get my work ethic definitely from my dad. And in recent years, I've never been a people person. I've never been one to um, talk to individuals on a routine basis and maintain contacts and all that stuff. I usually kept to myself, but the last 2 years, going on 3 years now with this business with Maddie's Auto Repair, things have just slowed down, changed, made a lot of changes in my life. And I keep reflecting back on my dad because he taught me some important lessons. A lot of things didn't stick for me through the years, but he did teach me a really good work ethic. And I watched that man. I watched that man growing up. I'm the youngest of five kids, and Phil would he would work his ass off. He worked well into his 70s, I think, two jobs full time, supporting us, the kids. I probably didn't get as much time being the youngest. He was older when I was growing up, but I witnessed an individual go through struggles in his own life and overcome everything, knocked down many a times, and that man kept getting back up. That man kept moving forward. Um, as far as I know, my parents were married young. He was in the military for a short stint, never really talked about it. Only heard bits and pieces from my mom. He was the hospital administrator for St. Vincent's in Green Bay for a stint. Me and him, back in the day, at that point in time in his career and life, I can take parallels away because I've talked to my mother about this. I've talked to my brother, and he wasn't a people person either. Didn't like the man, didn't like dealing with the overhead in certain situations, always spoke his mind, spoke up, and guess what? Wasn't good enough for the hospital. He got fired. I've been fired from plenty of jobs, similar situations. And then he went into business for himself. He bought a ready-made cafe in De Pere, and he did that for a stint and ended up falling behind on taxes, I think, and bills, and got in trouble with the IRS, and things just went south. And him and my mom, I think, struggled for a little bit. They had issues with the marriage and all that, split up for a little bit, but they held things together right up until the end. And I witnessed that man fail again, fail at a business. I think it was in his 40s, just like I am now. And didn't stop him. Didn't run another business, didn't do anything else from that point on, but he worked. He worked. He was a nurse, trained, I believe, from the Navy or the Army or whatever he was in, and he had an RN. And that man, up until 70-something, busted his ass working 2 full-time jobs at nursing homes, dealing with Alzheimer's patients, which his mom actually came down with. And that was a pretty hard thing to watch. Didn't get to spend a lot of time with him in the later years. And then came April of 22, and I'm up here working for the old place, the last place I was at before I started my own business. And yeah, got a phone call from a brother-in-law down south that I hadn't talked to in years, and I knew something was wrong. And it was the news. He passed. And it sucks. Didn't get to say goodbye. Didn't get to tell him I loved him. None of that shit. And that stings. And that just brings me back full circle. Because I know certain lawyers are paying attention here. The ex is a piece of garbage, and probably the new gal. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Because keeping a child from a parent who wants to be involved with that child is the worst fucking thing that parent can do. Knowing the father wants contact, wants time with his son, and she chose. It wasn't the courts. It wasn't any outside agency. It was her. And that is just the lowest piece of shit and the lowest thing an individual can do that calls herself a mother. But again, I have some memories with my father. I know my son. We had 10 good years here. He knows who I am. He knows the truth. And one day, Jackson, one day. But rest assured, no. Because of the thousands of pictures and video I have of you, kid, you got to spend time with Phil. You got to spend time with your grandpa. And it's a shame. It's a shame because not only has she cut me out, she's cut my mom out, my 2 brothers, my 2 sisters. Haven't seen you in over a year, going on 2 years now. And that's bullshit. But time will come. Time will come. But again, just wanted to put something out there because love the people that are in your life and that stick by you. And when I say family, they don't even have to be blood. Family means a lot of things, like my friend Nate and Murata and Bethy and Jeff, and there's just a host of other individuals in my life that if I need something, I can pick up the phone and I can call. I don't always do it. And sometimes you lose those moments and you never know. You never know when somebody's going to be gone. And it sucks. It sucks. So love the people while they're living. Enjoy what you're doing. Chase that dream. And don't let anybody tell you no. Have a good night.